up, everybody? This is going to be Happy Hour Friday reading. So, greetings. What's up, everybody? All right. So, I am not taking any more submissions. I am not feeling too good. I have like a slight headache. I shouldn't even be sipping right now, but I am sipping on my margarita. But yeah, I haven't really been feeling too good. So, if you guys could just kind of hang with me through this. So no more submissions for tonight. If you've already submitted, cool, you're fine. If you're going to submit during this live, I would suggest please do not do that because I won't be able to do it tonight. I'm not feeling well. All right, so I have grounded my energy, so I do feel a little bit better, but yeah, I haven't been feeling right since 3 o'clock this afternoon, if not earlier. So if you guys are, if you have been keeping up with the giveaway code for the free giveaway for our 5 um, winners for the free giveaway for any free reading or any reading of your choice for free off of my website. So this will be the final mystery code. Um, I will put it in the description box at the end of this live. So if you guys have participated with the last 2 happy hours as well as this one, and you guys want to, win a chance for that, first 5 people to get it, who can break that code down, will be, the 5 lucky winners for a free reading with me of your choice. All right. So let's get started. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start this live. Oh, thank you, Junior. I appreciate it. If I'm pronouncing your name right, probably not, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start off with Bree. Okay, so where are we at on the time? We have 2:05. Time. Okay. Okay. So I'm all over the place. Just give me some time to just ground, meditate real quick, reflect. It's probably because like all this chaos in my house too. There's a lot going on. Okay. Bree, where is your question? Where is your question at? Sorry, Bree. Let me change your timestamp. Okay, I'm just gonna find your name if I can find you. Where's Bree? Come on. That's not everybody. Come on. Because I saved them. I screenshotted everybody's question and it's like loading some of them. Okay, there's one person. Okay, your question was what is the current energy of your connection? What is the current energy of your connection? Let's see. I'm gonna use the chakra oracle cards because I like these cards. Thank you. I appreciate it. I receive it. Sending it back. These energies are probably heavy for everybody. I can imagine with the Scorpion energy and then this new moon at the same time and whatever else, the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde is probably like fucking with everybody differently. Okay, Bree, what is the energy of this connection that Bree is talking about? What is the energy of this connection? What is the energy of this connection? Okay. So you have wisdom and grief. So I feel like with this energy right here, it could be saying to you, because these are both heart chakra cards, they're green, even though you can't really see it in the lighting. Um, I feel like this is like you're learning through some sort of pain that has taken place, or spirit is wanting you to focus on that, not so much the person. And there may be a need for some cleansing because I feel like something may have ended in regards to this, or something needs to end. Does not necessarily mean the connection itself or whatever the relationship is you have with this person, but something, some sort of aspect of the situation needs to die, or it is dying. Seven of Swords, the Moon. You also have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So you have two nines. So these can represent endings. So there's something that needs to change. Like in order for you, you know, it could also be that this full moon or this new moon, excuse me, this new moon in Scorpio is going to highlight a lot of triggering energies. And I feel like both of you guys, or it could be like you're looking at one another. It's like reflecting upon some things, because it's like you have a choice whether you dwell in this like anxious energy, this possibly sad energy or being triggered energy, versus focusing on what it is that you wish to have. But it can also be that there's some deceptions or something that may be highlighted or may come up or may have already come up with the moon and the Seven of Swords. It's deceptive energies, not seeing things clearly or not seeing things for what they are. And I feel maybe some sort of wish or something did not come to pass, or things are not going in the way that you wish for them to go. With the Queen of Wands, this was meant to empower you, or it's a situation. I'm not getting too much like off of like, you know, how this person feels and all of that. It's like whatever spirit is highlighting is what needs to come up. So I do feel like something needs to end, or something has ended in relation to this connection in some sort of way. And it was meant to bring you clarity, and it was meant to bring you wisdom. So it's also something about peace. Divine Spirit is all over this. And I feel like this moon energy is helping to highlight some shadows, highlight some things that may have been swept under the rug. This person may have, you know, been running from the truth about something, or not telling you the truth, period. Or, you know, or maybe someone was just not being honest with themselves in the situation. So that's what I'm getting. Let me pull a Romance Angels card as advice and see if it... Thank you. Deception. Something is not what it seems, and I feel like you already know this, or it already came up. And I feel, again, this was it's teaching you maybe to trust yourself more. Like, you got to listen to yourself, listen to your own intuition. I feel like it's meant to strengthen you. Like I said, this isn't to break you, hurt you. Whatever transpired is teaching you to trust yourself more. It may not be like a big thing that took place, but whatever it is, just know that the bulk of it, or whatever, was meant to help you, meant to strengthen you. You too. Thank you. You have a good weekend too. What is holding this person back? What is it that's holding this person back from you? What is holding this person back from you? What is holding this person back from Bree, Divine Spirit? What is holding? Instinct, acceptance. So what's holding this person back? Let me clarify this before I say that. Divine Spirit, clarify this. What is holding this person back? The Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So what's holding this person back is something about what it is that they're giving. This person may not have much to give you at this time for whatever reason. Because when I see the Six of Pentacles, yes, it could represent a give and take balance. It could represent charity. But he's handing them like some change. Like, he's not giving them much, but he's giving them what he feels like they deserve. Or who's to say that he's not acting with just, if that makes sense, or he's not acting in a sense of integrity. So I kind of feel like this person is not following their intuition and guidance. They may not be receptive to what they do have to offer. Maybe they are saying to themselves, I don't have enough. But I feel like when I first got this card, these two cards together, I see wolves as protectors. I see them as protection sometimes, okay? And then there's a spirit guide behind this woman at the diner. I don't know if you guys could see, or you could see specifically. There she is. She's in the back. And I feel like Spirit's protecting you. That's what's holding this person back, because in a way, Spirit is protecting you because this person doesn't have anything to offer you. At least not right now with the Four of Wands. It's like you might be wanting a more happier commitment, a more fulfilling connection with this person, and I don't feel like they're able to give that to you. And I feel like in some sense they know this, they know that it could represent stability. I don't feel like this has anything to do with money. It's more about, you know, being able to give you something substantial, and they don't feel like they can do that, and spirit sees this, and spirit may be preventing this from happening. That's the first thing that I picked up, because for me, like I said, wolves represent protection, and there's this angelic or ancestor spirit guide behind this woman. Okay, so express your love. So this person also may have an issue with vulnerability. They don't know how to express themselves authentically, is what I'm hearing. That they don't know how to express themselves authentically. So that's part of it. And I feel like spirit is telling you to express yourself with this person, because you could be holding back on something important that you want to say to this person for whatever reason. And I feel like spirit wants you to speak on that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and hopefully that resonated and that helped you, hopefully. Okay, so we have Anna 1118. Anna, your question, and this, I have two Annas. I have an Anna with one N, and I have an Anna with two N's. So this is Anna with one N, and she will know based off of her question. This is a question for your daughter. Will this person come back into her life? Will this person, your daughter's asking about, will this person come back into her life? I'm going to do my yes or no method with my tarot cards. I shouldn't have any reversals in this deck. So how I do it, I'm going to do majors and aces as yeses. I'm going to use courts and fives as my no. Whatever the majority is the answer. So based off of your daughter and this person she's asking about energy, is this person going to come back into her life? Based off of the current energies and intentions of both parties and any other aspects. Is this a yes or is this a no? How many is that? That's 3. Okay, I'll do 3 because they're odd numbers. So you got the 3 of Pentacles, got the 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. So I'm getting more than likely no. As of right now. Why with the 3 of Pentacles? I feel like it wouldn't, it's not going to serve this person. This person may have a lot going on. There could also be a lot that's not being paid attention to. It might be that this person, they're very foggy, they're very cloudy. I feel like this person may be seeking some emotional clarity, because this person looks like they're reflecting and they're looking at this water, which is clear. And if you look up here, it's like all these different cups and or in front of these clouds. So they may be trying to get clear on what they feel about her, or they're just not clear within themselves. So they really, I just feel like they wouldn't be able to dedicate much to this connection if they're under all of this. And it could be that they're, let me clarify. I don't want to say that until I know. Clarify this card, the 7 of Cups, Divine Spirit. Thank you. The Tower. Okay, yeah, this person has to get some clarity. Both parties need clarity. I feel like the reason why they're apart is most likely divinely inspired. It was divinely orchestrated for the both of them not to be together at this time, because there's some things that they need to discover within themselves first, and maybe the connection, they'll be more clear about how they really feel. But right now, I feel like this person, it would feel like this person is not able to give their all. It would feel like this person is not interested if he was to come back, or it would be very dull. It would be a connection where you feel gypped, or you feel, or your daughter feels, would feel a sense of lack, because this person is not able to give or dedicate their energy to this connection, if that makes sense. And I feel like there's work to be done on the self, so that's part of it. So if you ask me, I feel like it's more of a temporary thing. I'm not saying that it's a straight up never. It's just, as of right now, no, if that makes sense. Okay. Next, we have Adriana or Gabriella. Okay. Your question was, what will your love life be like within a year? I'm gonna use my romance angels cards. Let's see, divine spirit, how will her love life be? Based off of what she's manifesting, attracting, the intentions, any other factors that play a role in this, where will her love life be most likely within a year from now? Ooh, that card was like, take me. Don't you love when cards do that? They just be like sticking out. Okay, so you have the honeymoon card, got passion, you deserve love, worth waiting for, and playfulness. So there will be possibly a connection, whether it's existing or a new connection. It's full of like life. It's a spark. If it's a existing relationship, it may bring about a new spark. Both of you are um, both of you are in this space where you are able to be carefree and lighthearted. You guys might be more like, it's like a friendship that's in the connection, kind of like the beginning stages of a relationship. If you don't have anyone, this could possibly be that you're going to meet someone, and once you guys start dating, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like kitty, like children, like child, playful, joking, laughing with each other, doing fun stuff together, possibly maybe even going on trips. If this is an existing relationship, like I said, I feel like this is a renewal. It may feel like the first time that you guys met, or that your relationship is starting over again. So where you guys enjoy each other's company, you may be going out more, maybe travel is involved. I also feel like you have a better sense of what you want in love. You know what your worth is because you have both these two cards. I feel like you deserve love and worth waiting for. Like you may also learn that the reason why certain things may have been so bumpy along the way with your love life, with a partner or without someone, or in existing past relationships, was because you deserved more, or there was better coming that you couldn't see at the time. And everything is divinely led because you have a lot of angelic reinforcement. So you have this guy right here who's an angel. This person is like heaven sent, or it will feel like this person is heaven sent, or they went through some major transformation. If this is an existing partner, then you have these angels right here. You have an angel directing these couple, or this couple in the boat, and then you have these cherubs in the back, these angelic babies. So also it could be something with children involved potentially. If it's not an actual pregnancy, it could be talks of pregnancy, or it could simply be that this is the child, the inner child-like nature coming out in your love life. So this is like renewal. That's what I'm saying. All right. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully it resonate, or it gives you some hope and some inspiration. Okay, so Monica. All right, Monica, this is your reading. You got 2 questions for me. Okay, so Monica, your first question is, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? What is it that you need to know? As of right now, Divine Spirit, what does Monica need to know? Any more? Thank you. Spirit is like, take what you need. All right, so you have complacency, renewal, grief, and vanity. So what do you need to know? You got 2 root chakra cards, 1 heart chakra, and 1 throat chakra card. So these might be the chakras that need some work. Specifically with your root chakra, this could be like a root issue, a problem, or just something to focus upon. I feel like Spirit is saying that your Spirit wants you to get out. Spirit wants you to get out more. I feel like wherever you are in your life right now, you may feel like things are stagnant, nothing's moving forward. Some of this is due to free will. You can take steps to get yourself out of this isolated period, and Spirit may be saying that certain things that you may feel like are just at a standstill and nothing's moving forward, part of that is a part of divine order and plan, because I feel like there is renewal. So it may be during around the warmer months that certain things start to take place for you, things start to move forward, or this could be like an energetic space that you get to within yourself. And I feel if this is, spending a lot of time in sadness, overthinking, because it's like this heavy energy around her. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like this heavy red card, which tells me that most likely the root chakra is needing some cleansing. So it's like she's in the snow, and you can see the trees, there's no leaves, there's no growth taking place, everything is dead. So you may feel kind of like this, or you feel depressed, um, and bored with life. And I feel that once things warm up, because it looks like the snow, it's like a little bit of snow, but it's like coming into springtime, it seems like, with this card. I feel that this is an energetic space that you can get to, and that also that you will get to when it comes to other areas of your life. But I would say that you might need to ground your energy right now, because you could be fluctuating between two different energies as well. Like one minute you're optimistic, the next minute you're tired, you're bored, you're stressed out, um, feeling lost. Then you have the grief card. So spirits saying to allow yourself to release and let go. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to mourn the absence of something or someone, or to feel these things, because I feel she's holding her dog, and her dog has passed on. And I get with this is that you're always going to have love for whatever this energy is, or whatever this may be connected to. It may be a person, or a few people, or it could be situations or circumstances that there's some sort of attachment, and it's okay to feel something, but not to hold on to that energy of grief and of death. And I feel like there's some growth in this. So your heart chakra is healing. I just heard continue to do what you're doing when it comes to dealing with your emotions. So if you have been, crying, or you have been thinking, reflecting about some things, I feel like Spirit saying that you should do that, because it's helping you to heal. Then you have the vanity card with the throat chakra card. So make sure that you're communicating authentically. Um, it could also be not to worry about what other people think about you, or don't suppress the way that you express yourself, or what it is that you want to say to appease other people, because some of these people aren't even worth appeasing, or you shouldn't be appeasing anyone anyway, in an egotistical sense at least. But some of these people, they're not worth it, or these could be people that you know are not really important in your life. They might be people that you work with, but they're not people that you actually interact with or have a connection with. You know what I mean? Or even if it is family and friends, it's like some of these people are not living their authentic truth and being their authentic self. So why dim your light for those types of people? Because people that are being their authentic self and expressing themselves and living their own lives, they could give two fucks what somebody else is doing in their life and how they're expressing themselves. So I feel like people that have heavy opinions about other people and how they run things and how they do it is because they don't have any type of authority or control of their own lives and their own selves. So that's what I'm getting from that, at least. So hopefully that resonated. Okay, your second question is there any action communication to take in regards to this connection? Okay, let's see. Is there any action or communication to take in regards to this connection with this specific person, Divine Spirit? Okay, 5 cards came out for you. Okay, so I'm getting a no. So you have 3 no cards and 2 yes cards. So how I do it, I'm sure you're familiar with it by now. If I don't have any reversals, then I go by my 5s, and my court cards as my no's, my aces, and my majors as my yes cards. So you have 1 5, which is the 5 of cups. You have the page and the knight of swords, which are 2 court cards. And then you have the hangman and the tower, which are yes cards. So I feel like why it's a no is because Spirit is saying that it's not time. I feel like things might be at this space, this standstill for a reason, because it's meant to, both of these cards represent enlightenment. They also represent a shift of perception, a perspective, shaking things up that need to be removed, shaking the people up, all the parties that are involved. Because I feel like you guys may be you guys are both going through things, but you might not be relating to each other because of these changes. Or if you were to reach out to this person, it may bring about some sort of tower moment. I feel like towers are necessary, so even if that did happen, it will help you to see something. But either way, with this card, you notice how one side of the water is like blue and the other side is black. I feel like it's, or it could be white. So it's like black and white. I feel like you guys are at two different spaces within yourself. But in some way though, you guys, it's benefiting you. So whatever's happening is benefiting you, even if it doesn't feel like it. So the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, they do represent communication, but it's kind of like swifty, and it could be misguided or misdirected if not careful. Like, the Page of Swords does not think before he speaks. He's like a little child that is too raw, too honest, to the point where he's like, I don't like that dress, mommy, that dress is ugly on you. And it's like, he could have said it a little bit differently, but nonetheless, he's being honest. I just feel like this may be like a rushing energy if you were to communicate with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is telling you a no. I feel like Spirit's trying to protect you from some sort of disappointment. And if it's not communication like at all, it could be like, if you were to communicate, be mindful of how you communicate. But I'm still getting a no though, and it seems like this is happening because of divine orchestration. So whatever is. And at the same time though, with these two court cards, it's like it's free will. Like, you still have the free will choice to communicate, but be mindful of what you say. Not saying that you need to water down your expression or your truth, but it's saying that think this through. And also you have these two knights, so it's like one person is, it could be very triggering. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, it might not turn out the way that you want, but nonetheless, like, it's still going to bring about a tower moment that's going to enlighten you in the situation. So either way it goes, you're still going to get what Divine Spirit's trying to do anyway. But to save you the trouble and whatever, possibly feeling some type of way, I'm getting not to do it, but free will. All right. Okay, so hopefully that helped you and brought some clarity. So next is Nikki. All right, Nikki, your question is, if moving out of state is a good idea or should you wait? Let's see where Spirit's at with this. Divine Spirit. Is it of Nikki highest good to move out of state right now, or should she wait? Or should she wait? And if so, why? And if not, why not? Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups, Strength, Pull, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. I wanted to clarify this, so I'm getting not right now. I think you should wait. So with the Strength card, I feel like you'll know when it's time to go, when it's time to move forward, because I feel like the Seven of Swords in this instinct is kind of like planning. So it may be gathering, like coming up with a better plan, idea, or as you go along, the more clarity you're going to have about how you wish to move forward. Also, you could be in a better place financially if you wait. Okay. You'll be in a better space if you wait. And I feel like with the Strength card, it's like you might be battling your ego, because a part of you can see how it's a good idea and a part of you can see how it's not the best idea right now. But I am getting that you should wait nonetheless, because I feel like you'll be at a better position when it's time, and you will definitely know when it's time to move forward. I feel like it'll be more than likely during springtime, at the latest maybe summer, but I'm getting more so like when it gets warmer. So springtime most likely. Based off of where your energy is now, where your movement, your intentions are, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Hold on, you guys. I can't see all of this. I haven't done yours yet, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. I know I said that I was gonna have the submissions open during the live, but I have not been feeling good for the last few hours. Like I don't know, like my stomach. I feel like I'm pregnant, but I know that's not possible because unless it's like a Mother Mary type of situation, I'm not. Like legs is shut down, closed down for business. So no, that's not possible. But yeah, I feel like morning sickness. I've been feeling that off and on for like a few hours. So, okay. All right. Next is Anna with 2 N's. Anna with 2 N's. And we are at timestamp 3110. Okay. What country is the soulmate I'm manifesting successfully for marriage from? What country is this person from? Let's see. Spirit, give us some clarity. Thank you. Okay, so you have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, it has blue and white in it. So she's blindfolded. But I'm also drawn to the mountain. I'll be honest, I feel like they're going to be from the U.S. because there's like a bird and it looks like an eagle in the background. I don't know if you can see. And then the blue, and then it's kind of hard to see with my lighting, but this mountain looks kind of reddish. I feel like they're from the U.S. So the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I feel like Spirit is confirming like in your Emperor. Yeah, he's your Emperor. So I feel like they're going to be from the U.S. They may be in a place where there is a lot of mountains and a lot of trees. So let's say for instance, I don't know why that came to me. I cannot pronounce Colorado for nothing. It's one, like, you know, some people can't pronounce certain words and be like, well, why can't you say spaghetti? Some people don't know, cannot pronounce spaghetti. I cannot pronounce Colorado. I can't do it. It's the craziest thing. I cannot pronounce it. But you know what I'm saying, hopefully. It could be somewhere like that, but like where there's a lot of trees and a lot of mountains. It's very pretty, very beautiful. I feel like this person is different. Like, whoa. Like you're not going to see this person coming, or it's like they're just not what you expect. Like far exceeding your imagination. And then there's an eagle right here. So he's from the U.S. He's definitely from the U.S. And his throne is even eagles. Like, that's crazy, like, how Spirit works. And I've never... I've never noticed it. But it's eagle symbolism all on this Emperor card. So, I am pretty confident that this person is going to be from the USA. So, okay. What was your second question? You're welcome. I appreciate it. I didn't see your last comment. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. What does he look like? What does this person look like? I forgot to use these cards because they have different types of people in this deck. So let's see. What does Anna's... The Spirit is like, really? Like, really, Spirit? Like, duh. That's what we're asking, like, who your mate is, and they're gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna use my my archetype cards too. Okay, so whatever the first cards that come out with each attribute or archetype of what this person's looks are is the most accurate, Divine Spirit. What do they look like? No duh. Alright. This person is going to be of a slim or athletic build. I feel like more so athletic because looking at this guy, he doesn't really look too slim to me. Like I wouldn't see him. This person has colored hair. So they could color their hair a different color because some people don't like their natural hair color. They might dye it darker or lighter. I feel like they might color it, or they could be very eccentric to maybe where they color it. Moon sign, we're not asking about that. We're not asking about their religion. We're not asking about no signs. Multiracial, this person will be multiracial or cultural. We're not asking about their zodiac. No zodiacs. We don't care. I'm just trying to ascendant sign. Pisces, we're not asking. Aquarius, ignore that because we're not looking for that. Their hair may be short. They could have like a fade because they're not bald, obviously, because their hair wouldn't be colored if they were bald, unless they have like, you know, nowadays how people have those like funky hairstyles. Like, we're not asking if they're older or younger. We're not asking that. So yeah, I feel like this person, what is their skin tone? They'll be tall in height. What is their complexion? What is their complexion? Come on now. I have a lot of cards in here, by the way, so I'm just like having to go through all these fucking cards. Okay, so they'll either be of a darker skin tone than you, or they'll be just of a darker complected group of people. But nonetheless, this person will just go backtrack. So I'm getting that this person has an athletic build. Their hair is colored. So you'll know this because they might say, oh, I don't like my auburn hair, so I dye it black. Or I don't like my brown hair, so I highlight it. Or I dye it like, or it could be obvious. It's blue or something. If they have, like, this is just an example, but say they have gray hair, they might dye it a different color. He's multiracial or cultural, and he has like a short haircut. It could be a fade, you know. African Americans, it's called a fade. I don't know if it's called that for everybody else, but it's like, you know, short hair, like low cut hairstyle. And they'll be of a darker hue than you, or they'll just be of a darker complected group of people. Okay. So let's see if I can get anything else from this card. They have a very narrow nose. It may be kind of long and narrow. I feel like their eyes are small, like almond shaped. Or they have really big expressive eyes. Or the pupil of their eyes is very, like, it stands out. Because there's a lot of focus on the eyes. If you see this card right here, and then his third eye is open, it looks like an actual eyeball. They have like nice eyes. Like they're very alluring, or they're just like really pretty. I feel like they have light brown eyes. Their lips, for their nationality, may be like a little bit thinner or very refined. It's not, I'm not getting like real juicy, thick looking lips. They're kind of like, I wouldn't say, it may be like, no, I wouldn't say like thin lips. They just, I feel like they will still be kind of plump, but it's the way that they're shaped is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Their chin might stick out a little bit, and I feel like they have square jaws, so they might be like of a square face shape. He may have really long ears too, like his ears may be really long. I don't feel like they're like Will Smith, like sticking out ears, but they'll be long. His hands may be soft or kind of like, I'm not getting like feminine, like they're small or anything, but they could be like soft hands. It's funny that this coming. I just seen like this post. I think people were making fun of Drake's hands, or they were trying to say like they didn't know if it was a woman's hands or his hands, but he has really like soft hands. So I feel like this person may have hands like that. All right. Okay. Am I paused? Let's so annoying. I'm just talking and it's paused. I don't know. It's paused. So, can you guys see me? I hate when that happens. I'm not excited for Mercury retrograde. I'm almost like, do I even want to do any technology like work at all? Any type of communicative work? Because this is not the business. I don't like it. Me no like. But I also have to remind myself there's kids in here that are like playing games and streaming on their YouTube at the same, like they just be doing too much. Damn you, Ray. This sucks. I'm still talking, but obviously I'm not moving. This is so stupid. Hold on. Let me see.